Welcome back to the channel. My name is JB. Please subscribe and like so that whenever I put up the video, so that you can get a notification. So I've noticed that people they like to stand out, or people they like to be different whenever they go. That is why you find the people wearing the expensive clothes, because they like to be noticed. Why I'm saying that? Because uh, I've noticed that on the cars, the manufacturer they will release the normal car or the affordable car, then at the later stage, and then they release a special edition car, and which is the price a bit more expensive, yeah, for those who like to stand out, or for those who like to be different and out there. However, I do have a problem on that, because when they release those kind of special edition cars, they kind of modify the vehicle, the suspension, and the interior. I don't worry too much about the interior, but I worry most of the time about the suspension, because now they kind of put now maybe the bigger rims, and then when they put the bigger rims, and then they put a bigger brake system, and those brake system sorry, it comes with the cost when something breaks. And there, if you sometimes maybe you want to change, or the not the brakes itself, like let's say maybe the CV joint, it need to be changed, and then you find that it's a special CV joint, because I've had that experience before. I know it. These special cars, they come with a different with the modification underneath. On the suspension side, either rear suspension or the front suspension, it comes with the modification. Even the engine itself, they modify a bit. So if you want to buy a space, and then somewhere somehow you're gonna strike it. So I'm having a problem with that. But anyway, let's move on. Why I'm talking this thing, or why I'm doing this video, because Nissan Magnite have released a new special edition model, or a derivative. It's very beautiful. It's a beautiful car, and I've noticed that anything that is black or red, it sells in the world. Ask Ford with the black grill and the black rims. They will tell you it sells. Anything that's got the black, it's either rim, it's either the car, it's either grill, it's either, it sells. People, they no longer worry too much now about the chrome, because anything that comes with the chrome most of the time is the top of the range. But if it's not the top of the range, and then you just added that touching of black and red, special black, I'm telling you, it's gonna sell. So apology for that one. So I'm talking about the next Nissan Maxima now. It's a new release. So it looks beautiful. The rims are very good. They're very beautiful rim, and then the black mirror. You get the privacy glasses, both sides, front and rear, and the roof racks. And the small red. You remember on the VW GTI, whereby you get the small red on the front left on the griller, yeah, next to the badge. Nissan kind of done that. It's nice to copy from the best. And you get the black on the side skate. You get a black color, yeah, and this, and under the number plate you get a slightly red line, slightly young, and this, and I see that you get sort of like a diffuser yarn under the griller, then, or next to on the approach angle, you get a slightly on the diffuser there. Then if you are on the side there, at the back of the C pillar, you get a sort of like stripe yarn, stripes yarn. Those stripes, they come sort of like with a dotting yarn. It's like, those race line. They look beautiful, with a red line from the mirror all the way back to the next to the tail light, or just on top of the tail light. It ends by the rear window there. It kind of good, and then it comes with those fender deflare on the side, on all the wheel arches. You get that silver one. I think you get only two colors. It's that black color, the whole black colors, and then it comes with those red lines, and then you get that silver with the touching red and white. It looks good. The interior also looks good. The interior, it looks very good. I like it with that. I think it's a touch screen. Yeah. So on that note, so now let's talk price. Let's talk price because that's very important on the price. Now I've noticed that the Nissan, with the cars being expensive these days, the Nissan Magnite has been it prices at the lowest. That's what I can say. This car is affordable. Just over 300,000 rand, you can get yourself a new special edition, a new standout car. I like this thing. I like the price also. Now, the limited edition crossover is now available at the 298,300 rand for the manual. And then for automatic, it's about 305,000 every 300 rand. How cool is that? How cool is that? My problem though is that I would want this car to have a 6-speed manual than the 5-speed manual. I would like this car to have a 6. If you do a modification on whenever it's either interior or outside, you need to do also on the gears, man. They're supposed to change also the gears. You put it at least 6-speed manual and then 5-speed manual. Then you get a CVT gearbox instead. I understand that they want to be affordable, but maybe you should have maybe trying to borrow maybe from other manufacturers, especially a gearbox that you can put there with those flapper what, so that people they can have fun with it if they want to. So that's my opinion. Anyway, let's talk infotainment system. The infotainment system is about 7-inch digital drive display and an 8-inch infotainment system with the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto, the voice control, the rear view camera, and a leather multifunctional steering wheel, hill descent assist, and the hill descent control. So you get the two screens, 7-inch for the driver display and the 8-inch for infotainment system with the Android and Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. And then we'll talk power. Now, here also I have another problem, but it's me. No. This one, it comes with a 1-liter turbo petrol at 174 kilowatt, only front wheel drive. From 0 to 100 at 5.3. Okay, actually not from 0 to 100. It's rated at 5.3 liter per 100 kilometer. Fuel consumption. Now we're talking fuel consumption. 5.3 liter to 100 kilometer. It's not bad. Really, it's not bad. It's a fuel efficient, this one, but it's not a fast car though. It's not a fast car. And the CVT one, it's a bit different. The CVT gearbox it produces at the lowest 152 Newton meter, and it does a high of, that's where the problem comes, 6.1 liter per 100 kilometer consumption figure. That is why I mean I would say I prefer manual. If it comes with manual and a 6-speed, then you're gonna save a bit of fuel there. But with automatic, man, you don't have a choice. It's gonna chow you. Then let's talk from 0 to 100 and the top speed. For manual 100 kilometer, it's 11.7 second from 0 to 100. For automatic, it's 13.4 second from 0 to 100. And manually, it top speed 173 kilometer an hour, and automatic at 168 kilometer an hour. I understand they are trying to protect that engine, smalling on the engine. Maybe it doesn't best when you accelerate higher for that those figures of a top speed. So my problem that I have though with the 1 liter turbo engine, because see with that 5-speed, it kind of like when you drive, maybe it need that extra gear, because it's like you're revving high all the way up, then you are trying to push it hard, not to push it hard, but you're trying that it mustn't struggle, but at the same time you are killing the engine. So it needed that extra 1 gear if it would ask me before that. But otherwise, nonetheless, the car, it looks good, and it comes with that digital speedometer, which I love. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching. That's all I wanted to give you today. Thanks very much for watching. Please go and buy this one. This one is very nice. You're gonna feel special if you bought it. Or otherwise, you buy for your wife, or it's your first car. This one is it's a nice car for you if you are first driver. Go and buy this one. You won't kill yourself. You're gonna have the cool features, man. At the 298,000, I can say 299,000 almost. Have yourself a cool looking high ride vehicle with a space, so you can load grocery at the back and then you drive and on the gravel with no issues at all for hitting whatever you think you might hit down there. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Keep watching my video and subscribe.